So for the past month or so, Terra Classic has been making some really, really decent moves, and it's great to see that level of growth. It's great to see um, so much hype and so much attention again come back to this position. I knew that we would see this, um, and I want to see more and more as we go forward, which will happen, right? Volume's increasing, volume to market cap ratio looks amazing. It's going higher and higher on the list by market cap. But I wanted to talk about one thing. In the past couple of videos, I've been talking about my positions and where I hold it. And I did mention that Kraken had, delisted Terra Luna Classic. Now, somebody in my comment section recently told me that apparently, Kraken did not delist LUNC. As you can see here, LUNC is on Kraken and wasn't delisted, so I wouldn't be saying that. Now, I want to say that I made a mistake, right? I'm sorry that I haven't, gone in and checked it. I always think anytime I see delistings and them go through the schedule that it will always happen. And that's not really the case that it, doesn't that it does always happen as they say it's going to happen. And I want to say that I apologize for not actually, doing my own research, right? I'll admit when I am wrong about something, and I'm wrong in this case. I did want to go and check it before I decided to make this video just to be sure, and maybe the reasons why as to, it didn't get, delisted there. So I'm not saying I'm mad about it or upset about it. I don't really like being wrong in instances, but if I am, I will admit that I am wrong or I didn't, do that research to check or double check or triple check, right? Because I did go back as I had Terra Luna Classic on Kraken, but I, decided to sell and rebuy over on, MetaMask and where I hold my Terra Luna Classic. So if you guys could make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys, want to check out my link for BTCC, feel free to do so. It's a phenomenal platform that I've been using for uh, a year and a half, going on 2 years. I've been using it for a while, so feel free to check out that link. You can get a 10% deposit bonus, extra bonuses up to $10,055, and enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees. So, again, give that a look if you guys are interested. Now, I saw that. Comment, and I had to go and research it a little bit. So I went over to Kraken. I no longer have my Terra Luna Classic. I wanted to see if you can purchase directly on there, and I did purchase what I had in USDC, which is $2.91. So I currently have 26,876 Luna in my possession. So you do have the ability to purchase it, you do have the ability to buy it and sell it, and there's no issues there. So my thought was just like, what happened? Like, what's the reason? Why did we see this, kind of reversal? Was it because of the hype that it was receiving? But no, the delisting or even announcement of the delisting was in 2025. So seeing it in 2026, now I understand it takes its time to actually get delisted, but it didn't go through that full process. So I went on Google, reliable Google AI, just to kind of get an understanding of what's going on here and where the information from the community, and it goes through articles and stuff. I always love AI. Based on 2025 or late 2025 reports, Kraken did not permanently delist Terra Classic and USDC. Despite initial announcements, while some reports in December 2025 indicated a potential reversal of the delisted decision, and it is crucial to verify a current status directly on Kraken supported assets, which obviously I did after I did research that. Initial action in late 2025, Kraken scheduled Luna USDC for removal due to regulatory and liquidity risks. Reversal reports. Community reports suggested that Kraken reversed this decision following user outcry and continued support for the token, which I did not see much on because I wasn't actually actively talking about Terra Luna Classic as much, right? You didn't really see as much green or as much movement or any type of main big things that are happening for Terra Luna Classic at the moment. So I didn't really talk about it. I was talking about XRP a lot more because of the movement that we've seen in 2025 with XRP. So without doing that research or even just talking about or typing in Terra Luna Classic news, I would have gotten that information. So as a person that is here to talk about this position or talk about different cryptocurrencies, I sort of feel ashamed to not go and directly do that research. I thought what was said and what was going to be done is going to be done. A lot of times in what we've done in the community, we would have this outcry, right? Whether it's, having a burn tax or having a burn tax on chain and off chain, seeing, exchanges that we can go, hey, can we, burn Terra Luna Classic for every transaction? Can we have support for this position? And having that outcry, you expect kind of failure in that outcry. But saying that, people really, really wanted to have Terra Luna Classic and USTC as an asset there and have its availability and see things get done for it, that was a complete change of what history has shown. They've never done what we wanted them to do. So that's why I wouldn't have even expected it. So I had to go in and do a bunch of research just to make sure and confirm that this is true. Go and Kraken, buy it myself, maybe sell it as well, just to see if there's any limitations at all. And there's not. So I apologize for making that mistake in saying that, it has been delisted. Luckily, it wasn't a bigger deal where I had a video associated with that. So I appreciate you guys' support, and I appreciate the person that told me, that this is the case. Sometimes you learn, or a lot of times you learn from other people. So Terra Luna Classic currently stands at a value of 0.0001058. It is up by 6.7%, but you can see how, the peak point was at this 0.00012, and we're currently at 0.0001058. So we're lower than that high point. So when we get to that point, it's going to look like we are down on the day. So maybe when I upload this video, it's probably going to be a little bit after that. So there's a potential chance that we could be at a, on a red day as I, upload this video. It's currently about 7 in the morning, Eastern time. But market cap sitting at about 600 million. Volume looks amazing. It's up by 42%, almost at 300 million. 46% volume to market cap ratio with 5.5 trillion circulating supply. So in the last week, up by 56%. Last month, it's up by 185%. So things are looking great for Terra Luna Classic overall. And I apologize for putting out that information. I'm just glad it wasn't something that really stuck with people going, oh, it's been delisted, let's get out of this position. Or let's not see the hype. Let's see that hype and sell that hype, right? So yeah, I apologize for that. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. I wanted to show you guys that I do have my Terra Luna Classic still on MetaMask. I'm not looking to change it or reverse it or move it. It's going to stay here. I can easily sell on this platform as well if I wanted to sell at certain points, and also collect profit if I really wanted to at those certain points. So it's always great to have that option, but maybe I'll explore having some on Kraken as well, maybe as a more short-term position. I don't know. We'll see. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, again, check out my link for BTCC. It's in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.